Hi, this is Bob with another RV installation. We're going to install a hardwired surge guard protector. And this is model 35550. This is for a 50 amp circuit. This is going to be a hardwired unit, so you have to have a little bit of electrical knowledge or not fear of electric. Right now we're on the pedestal. We're just using a 50 amp surge protector, but we're going to hardwire this one in today. Also, in the addition with that, we are adding the surge guard monitor that we're going to mount up into our cabinet up here. So we'll be able to know what the unit that's actually down in our basement area is going to be showing us our information, power coming in. This is going to protect us on surges, also for low voltage situations or miswired pedestals.
So stay tuned, guys. We're Bob and Barb. We've lived by the rules all of our lives. But in 2020, we threw that rule book out the window. We sold our home and moved full-time into an RV with our cat Amelia, and from now on, we will be living life our way. Don't you want to come travel in our world?
As you can see, this right here is our actual electronic cabinet, and I'm running the fish tape down inside the basement to get to our wiring because I have to pull this RJ11. It's a 6-conductor connector. This is going to connect to our surge guard, and it's also going to connect to our monitoring unit here. Alright guys, easier said than done. Barb helped me pull wires from our control panel area down through the cavity of the wall to the basement area. That's where we're going to mount the APC. So inside the garage, as you can see, RVs are a mess of wiring, and back in here, back in that corner back there is where we had a pull, where all the wiring going up to the monitoring panel. We're also going to pull in an extra wire so we don't have to go through trying to fish a wire through that wall again.
That's right.
I decided to do some further research, and I found out it's better to put it in the area where this automatic switchover box will be protected, and that's on our camper. It's up front with the generator, so I am going to put that up in here. This is our front compartment with our generator. Up in here is the transfer box, so it'll automatically transfer over when it goes on generator power. So putting our surge guard here on this side of the cord will protect the transfer box also, besides just the actual power box inside the camper. So I'm going to wire this in. It's very simple. You unplug your power at the pedestal and verify with a meter, red, white, black. So you got two legs of 50 amp coming in on the red and 50 amps coming on the black. Then you have a ground. So basically you're disrupting the incoming power to the transfer box with the surge guard, so it protects the camper from surges and also miswiring. This was not a real tough project, just trying to map it out to make sure I was on the correct side. My electrical panel, I wanted to protect my disconnect box, so I had to change my plans. This was our original surge guard, which is a surge protector only. I went with this electrical surge guard because it does more. It'll give you not only surges but low voltage protection. It'll give you protection on your under and over frequency, which is your 50 hertz or 60 hertz, which in the US we're 60 hertz. So it makes sure that's protected. Over and under voltages, so if you're over voltage or under voltage, it will protect you. That protects all your appliances, your critical appliances, computers and stuff inside. Reverse polarity, or if you had a miswired pedestal, which we all know the parks are not all on the same speed when it comes to wiring. Like I said, I put mine up in this, I got a generator, so I got a disconnect box up in here. So if you look at the surge guard up in here, the bottom is our line side, which is our cord. The top is the load. So what I did, I used a I had to use a direct burial cable, which is a 6 gauge, which will handle 65 amps.
which is more than enough because 8 gauge will actually handle 50 amps. And what I did on this side, you'll see the cord coming out of the surge guard, coming back around, coming back up to the cord, so that's feeding the box. So basically all we did, we interrupted the power cord with the surge guard to take over and protect us from surges and voltage issues. Also, I bought the remote for inside so we don't have to monitor it from outside. This does have a 128 second delay, so every time it gets power, it'll take 128 seconds for it to go through its cycle to make sure there's no issues. And that will protect your ACs and all your any equipment that don't want to be powered up after it's been turned off. AC on compressors do not like to be restarted after they lost power if they're in the compressor cycle. Alright, here's the inside monitor that basically is a repeater of what the outside's showing. But this is more information. So it's showing your voltage coming in on L1 and L2, and the amperage draw right now. I currently have an AC running on leg 2. That's why we got that 12 amps. If I toggle through these screens, it will show your current leg 2 at 12 amps, and L1 is currently is only 2 amps right now. And then it'll show your voltage coming in on L2 and L1. If you have a fault, it will view a fault. This just toggles you back and forth. You will get a 128 second countdown. Allow the circuit to pass through as long as there's no faults to affect the performance. That's it. Like I said, the project was fairly simple. Just had to figure out how I wanted to run my wiring through the camper itself, and then getting the wire for this monitor. With Barb's help, we were able to fish it down through there. We did pull an additional wire, so I want to add a battery monitor on the camper, so we'll be able to pull that wire up through there very simple next time. So I'm Bob with HetteshWorld. So if you like what we're doing, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a thumbs up.
Remember, come travel
in our world.